Okay. So you've got hope as the first card, and this could well be hope for a new relationship coming in, because immediately underneath it you've got the love card. So you're hoping for new love to come in, or hoping for that relationship that you're in to get stronger or to maybe be revived. But you're definitely spending a lot of time with that. There might be some greed involved going on around you. Maybe you're greedy for something better to come in, and maybe that's going through your mind. Or it could be just people just behaving badly around you, acting not in your best interests. So in the past, you've got a lot of frustration and you've had to act with a lot of self-confidence. So having to draw, make sure that you're acting bigger than that situation or that circumstance. So you've had to actually rise above that situation with the strength card coming up. So a lot of frustration and, maybe a lot of loneliness, unhappiness as well. And it might well have been due to this new relationship that you have, but definitely a lot of new hope coming in for you. And you're quite hopeful. You can see there's the lady looking into the future. So you're trying to make some future plans, things that you want to get done. And you're hoping for also a lot of new growth coming. So whatever this new situation or change, and you want stability, and you want it to be able to guide you along your pathway in life. And so you are hoping for some new love to come in, maybe that relationship to strengthen, and you are making some plans for the future so that you have some growth. So you have a plan, and you are hoping that, it gets you along your life's path or your life's journey. So that's the energies for that week. So the main energies of the card is the Four of Wands. So this is a celebration. It also speaks about getting some rest, getting together with friends. This could also show, rest in between. Maybe you completed something and you're going to start something. So rest between projects. This could well be the case. It could be a birthday party that you're attending. The Four of Wands also talks about marriage, or, a marriage card. So maybe you've gotten married recently, or just planning on getting married. Maybe you're trying to organize a wedding. There's a lot of gathering with friends or family, or, a little bit of chaos going on around over there, but a lot of celebration as well involved. So you're in that state where you're also getting to kick back and just relax a little bit. So you've got the Emperor and the Empress, and this might be you and your partner, because this is the couple of the tarot. So maybe the person that you're, if you're a female, maybe the person that you're dealing with, maybe you're coming across as being the Empress card, where you want to have children. You're very nurturing, a lot of creativity coming out from you, and the person that you are maybe married to or with is somebody who's very protective, somebody who's very in charge, very authoritative, but coming across as a couple. And maybe you're having a little bit of disagreements, maybe not getting on about certain things. Maybe you are getting married and you're having some disagreements about the wedding because one card crosses the other. So maybe you're not seeing eye to eye about certain things. So maybe you and your partner are not getting along too well about things. Maybe these are minor details. Maybe there's some sort of celebration coming up and you'll have to agree about something, and you're having a little bit of a problem coming to terms with, coming to the same conclusion about things. So being in agreement might be a bit of a difficult thing. Maybe one of the parties is appearing to be want to get their way, want to control the situation, and the other one has to now tell them to stop doing that. So, you're having to draw the line between to say who's in charge and who's not, and trying to resolve these problems. You also could be dealing with children, because both these cards have children in it. So you could be in a family situation where you are having to face a situation as a couple, as opposed to, individually sorting out a situation. So something's happening within that family situation where you're having to, be in harmony with each other. And maybe there's a little bit of a dispute, a disagreement about the way things should be handled. So in the past, you've got the Nine of Cups. So you've had a wish fulfillment. It looks like, you were waiting for something to happen, and, your dreams did come true, because this is in the past. So it looks like, this is the wish fulfillment, reaching that goal, that paradise, that thing that you were aiming for. It seems like that's what you were heading for, and it seems like you've achieved this. And it looks like there was a marriage. So this could well be the case that, the whole situation is about a wedding that happened, or maybe you got asked to get married to this person, the proposal was made. So there was some sort of celebration that happened in the last 3 months. So there's been some sort of wedding, some sort of celebration, and now maybe you're reaching the first phases where you're not quite seeing eye to eye about something to do with the family situation, and one party's telling the other party to just back down, just slow down a little bit while I make my mind up about it. So having to approach a situation as a couple, and there seems to have been a marriage in the last 3 months of the year. So this is a new marriage, a new relationship coming on, and you're having to act with a lot more confidence. So that's been on your mind. You're having to stand your ground. So this could well be you, the Empress over here, saying, you're taking charge of the situation and standing up for whatever you believe in. Not too harshly, but definitely making sure that you're not, your partner is not taking advantage of your good nature, if you like. So you're actually drawing from very deep strength within you and saying whatever you need to say and acting with confidence. And that's what's been on your mind, how to actually remedy the situation without actually causing any kind of fights or arguments. So it looks like you've got the Chariot over here. You could be moving home, moving to a new situation. With the Chariot, it's definitely moving home, leaving behind past situations and getting along on your route to the future. You can see there's a home over here and leaving the past situation. So maybe you are facing a decision on where to move or how to move, or whether or not you want to move from an old situation that you're living in into a new home. And that is causing a little bit of problems. Maybe you're having a little bit of discrepancy about which property to buy, which home to buy, which is the best place to buy, and how to make this move as easy as possible. But there's definitely a lot of discussion, let's say, going on over there. Maybe you're also buying a new car. That could well be the case. So it's causing a little bit of hassle between you and your partner over here. So what's happening with you? There was an end of an old cycle. So something happened where your old lifestyle ended, and you can see there's a couple over here. So it looks like there was some sort of marriage. You began a new cycle in your life. So it looks like you may have gotten married and started off a new life. Now, what's going on around you? There's a lot of arguments that are going on. So try to not let this escalate, because this is the card about what people what people see is going on with you or around you. Maybe they see that you and your partner are having too many harsh words, and there might not be it might not be as settled as people think it should be. Maybe all the pressures from everybody else is causing the two of you to not handle the situation properly. So you need to step back and realize that it's the two of you that are in the relationship, not the rest of the world. And maybe each of you have an idea, and you don't want to let go of your idea. You can see both these people are fighting for this gun over here, and the gun is going off. So whatever thing that you're arguing about seems to want to escalate, and a lot of pressure is coming up from a lot of people around you, putting pressure on the relationship. So you need to cut the world out, really, and concentrate on the two of you, have an open discussion, and come to terms with whatever's going on between the two of you, and ignore what everybody else is saying. So the Four of Hazards, you're worried about stability, and this is in your hopes and fears. You're worried that you won't have enough maybe to buy this new home or buy the things that you need. You're trying to save as much as possible, maybe even to put down a down payment, a mortgage, something of that sort, where you're trying to save as much as possible and, not overdo things. And you're living very, very frugally. So, you're trying to make sure that the money goes a long way. So saving as much as possible to try and maybe get that nest egg so that you can buy something, maybe this new home that you want to purchase. So going into the future, you've got the Two of Swords, the Death card, and the Seven of Wands. So you need to make a decision. So there is something imminent coming on about what to choose. So maybe you'll have a choice about maybe which home to buy, maybe which car, something that you have to make a decision about, and you can't make up your mind what to do. So this is the thing that's causing the dilemma. It's causing the problems within this relationship. Also, it seems like there's pressure that's coming out. People are trying to get you to make a decision, and you don't want to make it. You haven't a clue what to do right now, so you're standing back and waiting. And this might be the thing that is causing the arguments and the problems. So you need to let go of anything from the past and move on. So a new phase, a new cycle coming in, a new change coming in, and you can see moving away from things that are not were not good, leaving the past behind and moving into something new. So it looks like there is a new home that you want to purchase, and you're trying to make that decision, and know that if you do buy this new place, it's going to be something that's going to bring a big change, and it's going to be a very healthy change. It's going to be something that is good for you. So you need to sit back, think, and make a very logical decision. So it's a good thing to write down the pros and cons and decide what you want. Have a clear idea, and before you make your decision, make sure you're reading fine print as well, and stand your ground. So whatever you have, you've got to protect and stand your ground. And if you feel that this is what you want, don't sell yourself short. Make sure you're getting everything you want on your checklist. So make a checklist and decide and stand up for what you believe. And tell other people to back down, to back off. You know what you want. And you know what's going to make you happy. So you need to stand your ground and stand up for what you want and what you believe in. So it looks like there's some sort of decision coming up that's causing a little bit of problems over there. It looks like it is probably a home move. Maybe it's your first home that you're buying. You can see even here, there are two homes, two houses. So the decision is coming between which one to choose. And maybe that's the thing that's stirring up a little bit of problems over here. But you and your partner need to ignore what everybody else is and ignore external pressure and make the decision very logically. So the choice coming up, think about it very logically. Both properties or both homes seem equally as good. Decide what serves your needs, and then tell everybody else to back off and make the decision based on logic. So you've got the World card coming over here. A job well done, joy and contentment and gratitude, a path toward enlightenment. So it looks like you have finished an old cycle, starting off with something new. Maybe you're even going to move country with this new home move that you're going to make, and maybe that's the thing that is causing the problems. Maybe it's also a new job in a new country, so maybe you're going as a couple. Maybe this is the thing that is stirring up issues over here. But a good open-hearted discussion is what you do need. So logical, honest, impulsive, the page of air, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So some news coming in for you that's going to make it's challenging information. It's going to make that decision just a little bit more, much harder to make. There might be a bit of delays as well into what you're going to do next. But be very logical about it. And try not to get emotionally involved in whatever the outcome of this information that is coming in. So detach from the outcome, so that you don't get anxious and you don't get disappointed if things don't go your way. So you've got the King of Earth, which says a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. So with the King of Earth, it looks like you will achieve what you want. So with this, if you're going to another country for a new job, it's going to be a well-paid job, it seems. You're going to make a lot of money and you will have that stability. If you're not moving country, or you're just moving, getting a new job, or financial stability coming in, and a new home coming in as well for you, because with the King of Earth, it shows stability. So you're getting into a place where there will be abundance and there will be stability. This information coming to bring in that new change for you, this new stability with this page of air. So watch out that is coming. So a choice needing to be made, probably about home and the movement, moving home as well. But you just need to think logically and know whatever the outcome is, it's going to bring stability and abundance to you, financial stability and abundance as well. And just, tell the rest of the world really to take a hike and stop pressurizing you, and take your time, make the decision logically, and it's going to be something that's going to be long-term for you. So, it's going to bring a lot of happiness for you. So a new cycle coming in for you, and stability eventually coming in for you on the horizon.